Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Zane here, and it's been a while, hasn't it? This is obviously it's an update video. How you guys doing? It's been a while. Um, I've made this video like 4 or 5 times over the last couple of months, and as things change, I just had to keep updating it and deleting the old ones and deleting the old ones. Future me will put some footage from the old ones if I still have it, because there was some problems with my computer some time ago. But first of all, I just have to apologize because you guys know me. I was always the one who would say, I don't want to be that YouTuber who takes a long break, comes back for a month, and then takes another long break again. But that's exactly what I did. You know, I took a break at the start of the year for reasons I'll get into in a second, and I came back when Nekapara Volume 3 came out for about 2 months. What was that? That came out the end of May, and by the end of July, I was gone again, and I didn't want to just make like a tweet or something to explain what was going on. I wanted to make a video, but as you can see, it never happened because as I made one video explaining what happened, something else happens and I have to remake the video or make a new one to add on to that, and it got to the point where I was like, you know what, let's wait till everything is clear and we're ready to go again, and we'll start back again. So I'll try not to make this video too long. Yeah, I'm saying that. Yes, Mr. Rambler is saying that. But anyway, so basically, the first update video that talked about the start of the year, you know, why from like after we did the whole skit thing, me and my friend. I'm recording this in my car right now. I'm using the freaking glove compartment to hold this up here because it's not proper room for it to stand properly. There we go. Okay, yeah, professional Zane as usual. Nothing's changed at all. But so yeah, after we did like the little skit with everyone and thing, I took like a break, and I think I mentioned that on Twitter before, is that my dad was ill, and what is this girl doing? Okay, yeah, my dad was ill for a while, and you know I spent a lot of time taking care of him, and eventually, well, he passed away. He succumbed to his illness or whatever it was, and it's not that it was tough dealing with that or anything. It's just that the time I spent taking care, because as a lot of people would know as well, this was my last semester as a university student, the most important one at that too. For those who have been like with the channel since the start, you know, I was sick. I myself was sick a lot during like my third year at university, so I missed a lot of classes. So my last year would be very important. So I just had like no free time at all. So I had to take a break when my dad got sick. And after things settled down, that's when Nekopara Volume 3 came out, and I was like, well, okay, back into business. We can make videos again. Let's do this. You know me. I don't like that YouTuber who comes back after a break, spends a month doing videos, and then goes back for months again without doing anything. Like, but with me, it wasn't. Well, I guess I can understand some people. I mean, there are people who just makes excuses for it. Oh, I was busy, and then that's it. No, I mean, if something like that happens, I have to be real with you. I have to tell you guys what happened. I don't have to go into details, but I must explain what happened to you guys, because it's unfair to you guys. If there are that much of you left, I can't imagine how many people are like, huh, who is this guy? I don't remember this guy at all. I probably watched like 10 seconds of one of his videos. But the channel was doing good. We were close to hitting 1,000 views per month at the end of July there when things happened. And basically, well, after my dad passed away, it was just me living by myself, because my sister lives on her own, my mom lives on her own. It would just be me, and that was good, because it was like it wasn't really good, but in the sense that, okay, well, my university life is finished. I'm about to get a job and thing. I'll be living on my own, you know. Things would work out that way. So the place where I was at was kind of expensive, so I told my landlord I would move out by a certain time, but I couldn't get a new apartment in time, you know. I came close to getting one, and then things kind of fell through, and you know, I kept pushing back, because I told my landlady by the beginning of June I was supposed to have moved out. Then I pushed that to the end of June, then to the end of July, and I just kept pushing it back. And when things with the place I wanted to get fell through, I was just like, you know what, there's nothing else I could do. I can't keep pushing her back more and more. And it got to the point where my sister was like, well, okay, she would take me, you know. I would move in with her and stay with her for a while until I could get back on my feet again. And that's more or less what took up so much time. But my sister lives by herself in a small apartment, one bedroom for herself. So with me moving in there, it was like there's not much space to do anything. I was like sleeping in the living room for the first for while I was there, and eventually we moved into a bigger apartment for the two of us for the time being, and yeah, well things got better. I have my own room now, as you will see in videos to come. Yes, videos to come. Yeah, and yes, more or less it. I didn't get through with the job right away. I know a lot of those who remember I was supposed to be getting through the demonstrating job at my university, and I didn't get through with it right away, and I went into them to figure out, to see what could, if anything could be done, if I could get through with it, and I did get through, but I got through late. I got through at the end of the semester, so come January I'll be working there full time. So I have the place to stay, I have my job eventually. As I build up myself a little bit, I'll move out from my assistant and be on my own. No need to rush it, of course. I don't want, as soon as I get a little bit, as soon as I get enough money, I jump out and go one time. No, build up yourself a little bit. But yeah, that's more or less what happens. And well, as we got here, a new apartment, I don't have internet, I have to wait. And even when in the old apartment, it was the landlord's internet we were using, and it was really, really slow. Like, I tried to upload one of these, an update video like this, and it didn't go well. It was taking forever. And I was like, you know what, I'll leave it until we move into the new apartment. And then I said at that point I have to redo the video, and then there was no internet and all that. So I was like, oh, this is so hard. Oh boy. But yeah, that's more or less what has happened. I'm surprised this video is under 7 minutes at the point I'm saying this. I thought this would have taken much longer. Would have helped if I made like a note of stuff to talk about, but you know me, I don't do those kind of things. But yeah, that's what happens. So I took a break from the start of the year because of my dad falling ill. When I came back, there was the issue of me having to move out and running out of time and having to move in with my sister and whatnot. But things are better now. I have a job now. I'm working at my university, which is something I really, really like. Not necessarily working at a university, but working in the field of physics. Those who remember, my degree is physics. Degree, yes, I've graduated now. Yes, I post up pictures of stuff like that. I'll say that for another video. I don't want to make this too long. But yeah, so things are pretty good right now, and it's quiet. I'll get back to making. I still have a couple episodes of Nekopara and Lucid 9. I was gonna start back up Lucid 9 before the whole moving thing happened, because I remember in my last Nekopara video I was telling people, I got through with the apartment. You're gonna get in next recording session. I'm gonna be in my own apartment and things like that. But it fell through. I didn't get to do it. And you see me looking off to the side here. Give me 1 second. Well, future me will cut this part out. Okay, I'm back. So the reason why I walked off just now, if anyone's hearing any kind of bells or anything like that, it's because of this one. This little devil right here. I had her tied up on her leash over by the chair there, and she just kept jumping up on the chair, pulling away at the leash, so I took her off of it. It's my sister's, not mine's, unfortunately, so when I do move, I don't get to keep her. I don't. Sit. So yeah. So I have company here while my sister goes to work. I'm not alone. But get my leg. Oh, no one wants to see my leg here. But yeah, once I start back to work, well, the car was my dad's own. It's mine now. As soon as I start working on the thing, I'll be able to be using it to go to work, make money, and make more videos. Hopefully we could get back on track. Because I still have Nekopara Volume 3 to play out. I still have Lucid 9. And my graphics card, I remember saying I was going to get a new graphics card so I could play a lot more stuff. I could do live streams now. And I've been playing a whole lot of Bleach Brave Souls as of lately. And just a world of content to come in the future. And I really look forward. I hope you guys are looking forward to that as well. And what else? There's something else. Yeah, like I said, I've remade this video so many times. The first time I made it, I had to talk about... I went to an anime convention. The first time ever I've gone to one, the first time I've gone to one, and it was one of my friends. He's not really that into anime, but his cousin is, and his cousin was going, and he invited me to go with them, and it was good. I mean, I have some videos and whatnot from that to post up. Like, we tried out I did like the VR headset for the first time. I know plenty of people have gone through VR by now, but that was the first time that I used one, and lots of other things. I dressed up as that guy from Sword Art Online, the I forget his name, the bad guy, Kabihabra or something like that. A future me will post it there. I dressed up as him as an otaku, basically, which basically meant I just wore the Miku shirt from the Akibento unboxing with my lab coat from school and that, and the Kirito sword. I don't know if I ever put that in a video. I made a Kirito sword, like a handmade one out of foam. Like legit, it was actually pretty good. But yeah, so I'll have like pictures and videos of whatnot from that as well. And yeah, I don't know if I should make a separate update video for that. I remember when I said I was glad this was under 7 minutes, and we're over 11 minutes now. Anyway, I'm just rambling on at this point. It really is good to be back, guys. I really enjoy being back. I've only had internet for 2 days so far, and I have stop shifting. Don't point to the light. That makes it hard for people to see. Rock back a little bit there. Yeah. I don't know, guys. I don't know what I'm doing at this point. But yeah, it's good to be back, and I hope to be able to put more content out there for you soon. Hopefully I can get my graphics card soon, so the quality of my videos could go up a bit, because that was one thing I struggled with, was my graphics card. Now, hopefully I already have something lined up. It's just, once I start working, I get the money, I can buy it. And so, well, I will see you all guys in the future. It's good to be back. Welcome back to the Loehrian Army. Have I ever actually said that before? I usually attribute anything under me to the Loehrrian Army. Yeah, thanks, future me, thanks. Yeah, and what was the why did I even bring that up? I tried to end it, and I pressed the stop button to stop recording, and I did. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope the channel blossoms as it did before Snecko Power Volume 3. I hope you could build back up that 1,000 viewpoint, and I can honestly say this time, if anything happens that stops me from making videos or anything, immediately, I don't care if I have to go sit down in a library for 5 hours to upload a video to explain what's happening, I will. So, thank you very much for watching, guys. Hope to see you all again next time. Until then, as always, stay frosty.